Let me know how the audio sounds, guys. See what the topic of the day is today. What's the topic of the day? Let me search it up. Topic of the day. Come on. Let's do something lighthearted, something that'll make you feel good, something that'll make you smile. We got childhood memories. What's your guys' favorite childhood memory? What'd you guys do? For me, maybe it was Knott's Berry Farm for the first time, which is a amusement park. It's a roller coaster. That's sick. My brother passed out on one of the rides. Low wuss. But what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. We will be eating today. Just made my Gates account. Let's go, brother. Let's go cook that up. That's exciting to copy 3x accounts or more. Yes, sir. What state are you in? I'm in California. I live in San Diego. I'm very close to the beach. Audio is low. Audio fine. Good sound. Check. We down, Mark. Let's get this win. Let's get it. Eating, bro. Knott's is so fire. I know, right? Hella expensive for no reason. Why is Legacy gold at 4,630 but other platforms gold at 4,620? It's the same exact chart. Sometimes the broker will just show a different thing. And also on Legacy, it's futures. You know that this is a Forex chart. I always use the Forex chart because it's the official chart for fair value gaps. So it's the one that you can see the wicks, no wicks on the candles much more clear. And you could also see the fair value gaps a lot clearer as well. So first thing that I do every single time I hop in is, first of all, we don't really need to check news because it's Asia session, but if it was early morning, we would check what news do we have tomorrow, what news do we have right now. So it's already in Wednesday's daily candle, so later today we're going to have PPI. So we want to make sure, this is a pretty strong news event, not the strongest. CPI is honestly the strongest, which we had today. You guys saw that. Boom! Or NFP, which is typically the first Friday of every week, every month. First Friday. Pretty chill day. No major news events. We got some London news, GBP right here. That's about it. We're not really frightened. Usually never are. And now you just open up, split that screen, and open up DXY over here and check out where it's going. How's it looking? Are we looking bullish on DXY? Are we looking bearish? Okay, one of the things that I'm noticing here is DXY is continuing to run up, man. I really don't like that. I wish that it would have melted from this monthly immediate rebalance. That would have been so nice. But we didn't. We didn't melt from that. We're above the monthly gap. So potentially we might be digging a lot higher than I expected going into this month, going into January. We got a new quarterly candle, and I was expecting us to obviously rip down like pretty much right away after tapping into this monthly gap. But now look at where we're at. We're way above this monthly gap. So I was expecting what happened is like a new candle, January, and then that candle creates a wick and then taps into this gap on the monthly time frame because this is the 3-month, and then it just starts melting down. Because monthly would hit its target, and then the 3-month can also hit its target. But it's being very difficult. Right now we're way above the monthly gap, so it has me thinking like, was I wrong? Are we gonna maybe rip up a little bit higher, or are we gonna pull back down? So in the meantime, we're kind of in an awkward space because we're above the gap. So it can continue higher or it can pull back down. But right now for me, it's unclear. So I'm not really going to depend too much on this narrative. I'm just going to go in gold and see what it gives me. So we obviously just got a new 4-hour candle. We might get a little bit of a head and shoulders here. No, I did not trade candle patterns. Do not get me wrong. I did not trade candle patterns. I did not encourage you guys I just got juked full boarding NFP. Oh man. Don't be full boarding, guys. CPI, NFP, none of those news. Did you win today? You want to see? If you're not in my Telegram, join up the Telegram because I be sending out all of pretty much the progress. I did live stream today early morning, so let me share my entire screen because I did just do trade recaps pretty much in Telegram. We went live early morning, so I'm going live for Silver Bullet. Me and Nick actually traded earlier in the day, 6 a.m., and then I also traded 7 a.m. on Legacy. So we caught this 5-minute IFEG, and we caught sells from this 5-minute gap down into this level right here. I was targeting this 4-hour level, 700 on the day there, and then we took another trade. If you guys want the recording from today's morning session, I do have the live stream that I could send to all of you guys. Just comment live in the chat right now. I'll literally copy it and send it to you guys directly. I ended up 1,500 on the day. So right now I'm sitting at around 2,800 on the account. Almost at pass. I'm halfway there. So let's keep going. Keep cooking. I've only ever traded this account in front of you guys. So let's go to the MGC chart. If you guys want to trade gold with me today, that's what we're trading. And I'm thinking that we might pull back. I always love targeting like the 4-hour immediate rebalance whenever we do have the opportunity to aim for that. Pretty much I'm just expecting it to rip a little bit lower and prevent a new fair value gap from forming. So I have this indicator, guys, that shows fair value gap. So see this green box right here? That's the fair value gap that would form if this candle closed right here. If this candle literally closed right here, that's exactly the fair value gap that would form. But it has not formed yet. So if the market continues going down, the fair value gap will get smaller and smaller until if it goes all the way down and overlaps with the previous wick, the fair value gap is no longer going to exist. So if that happens, then it's going to continue going higher, right? That's what I'm looking for. It's called an immediate rebalance. If you guys like need a longer explanation, you just go search it up on YouTube because everything is on YouTube. I even have a video on it. It's called immediate rebalance. Trades by Markey. One of the videos that has the immediate rebalance. Where is it? The hidden ICT concept that's going to change the way that you trade. That one right there. Immediate rebalance. So let's scale down to the lower time frame and see if we can catch a trade. I'm going to go on gold chart over here as well. Looks like it's trying to reverse. I think so as well. I think sells are danger right now, even with the DXY. I told you I'm not going to use the DXY because it's kind of in the middle. What's the channel? I'll send it to your DMs right now. And then let me share only the charts so you guys can lock in on that. Boom. Should have gotten it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Asia live stream on Legacy Funded Futures. I do this live stream every single day. I'm showing up consistently every single day. I have a Instagram page if you guys want to follow me and just see what I'm doing. Because you guys, obviously, if you're tuning in for the first time, you want to get familiar with me. I post recaps on my stories. Like today, I showed the recap of the trade that we took. Went into exactly why we took it, you know? Exactly why we took it, the overall recap of the day, how we're doing on the account, and then also on the live account as well. So if you guys want to get that, just go follow the Instagram, keep in touch. You guys start to understand my strategy. You guys will better be able to digest the stuff that I tell you guys on stream. So I don't really like this at all. Do you guys see this price action right now? But the thing is, even with this price action right now, lower time frame, we now have a new 4-hour candle. So even though it was trash up until now that we have a new 4-hour candle, which just opened pretty much like right here, like it's over, it's game, you know, we got a new 4-hour candle. Now we can actually start expanding because this previous 4-hour candle, it just hit the plateau. It hit exactly where it needed to go to close, and it just started consolidating after that. But now that it's a new 4-hour candle, we're going to get some momentum. We're going to get some manipulation, and then we're going to get some distribution. So today we're going to look for it to either rip towards sell side or buy side. It has a lot of room to run, and I'm just going to look for lower time frame confirmation once it rips through. 3-minute bullish IFEG, yeah, but look at the 3-minute, bro. It's literally like chopped. It's hella chopped. What is your Instagram or your Telegram? It's I'll send it to you as well. Full send traders though. Full send traders. Let's go. Multiple no wicks all over the place. No wicks. But remember, if it's consolidating like this, you just got to be a little bit careful. Did we get in? No, we're not in yet. Mark, do you know how many days I have to wait to be able to trade after passing the eval on a one-step 50K on Hero? This is the legacy, so you should ask me these kind of questions in my DMs. But how many days do you have to wait to be able to place a trade after passing an eval? You could trade right away. You could trade right away on it. 1 hour FVG. Do we have a 1 hour FVG? That'd be a pretty nice thing to look at. Let's go scale down. It's looking good though. We look like we're pushing towards sell side. So here we have the 1 hour IFVG. It's probably going to rip straight down towards that thing. So let's try to get in before it actually like leaves us behind. We're about to get a new 5-minute gap. You see this red little area? That's because we left a little bit of an inefficiency right there. So let's see if we do get a little bit of a pullback into this area, and then we're just going to hop in some sells up here. Because that would be optimal. That would be really optimal. We're still inside of this little zone, so it probably won't want to leave yet. It's going to make everybody think, oh, we're not leaving the zone yet. We're going to come back into it. But it's going to tap into this gap, and then we're going to actually melt. Because remember, guys, we're inside of a new 4-hour candle. Let's get it. Let's get it, chat. I'm entering here, all right? I got DX open, gold open. I'm on the micro chart. I'm going in with 8 micros. Sitting at 2,800. Let's run it up. Entries coming from a 5-minute. We're coming from a 5-minute gap. Let me show you guys something great. Let me show you guys something that you guys may not have known, because I always do manual executions. But take a look at this. If you go on Legacy and right here next to the chart type, we have create trade limit. If you select trade bar, you can change the amount of ticks on your TP and SL according to the position. So I'm trying to get in right here, right? So let me just take a look at how it would look. So if I'm going in for a sell, I want to do a little bit of a bigger stop loss. Let's do 80 ticks. 80 ticks of a stop loss when I'm selling, which would be above the high. Okay, that's a little bit too much. Let's go 50. Slightly above the high, too much. 35. There you go. So just about the high. It's about to hit the area, by the way. And then the TP, let's do 200 ticks. Also too much. 100 ticks. There you go. That looks pretty good. Did we hit it yet? No, we didn't hit it yet. We barely missed it, but it looks like we are going to come back up and hit this area. We're super close to it already. Just a little bit of a bigger move, and we are good to enter this trade. And then as for the TP, we're gonna try to target the entire trend line right here. So we're gonna try to get this entire trend line to get swept up. Boom. That's what I'm looking for today, chat. What you guys think about that? Are you gonna sell? No, I'm not in yet. I'm not in. Don't catch the YouTube channel. You can join the. I sent it to you actually already. Just check your DMs. Should I trade in GC or MGC? It's up to you. However much you risk, that's up to you. I'm just trading with the same amount that, oh, you found it? I'm trading with the same amount that I've been profitable with so far. I'm trading with around 8 micros. So I'm on the micro chart. If you guys don't know the equivalents, pretty much 1 mini is equal to 10 micros. So use that for scale here. 1 mini, it's pretty risky. I'm only in with 8 micros, and the reason why I like micros over minis is because you can take partials, and I love partials. Love taking partials. How you guys all doing today? What'd you guys eat? Let me know. What'd you guys eat? What's your main meal of the day, your favorite meal of the day? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, chat. While we wait for this trade to run up into that zone, and then we're gonna sell. We are gonna sell today. What's up, everybody? We got 100 people in the chat. I gotta run some giveaways for you guys. What's up, everybody? Let me know what you guys ate. Want to know who ate the best meal today? How many of you guys did not eat anything? Because if you haven't eaten anything, you gotta go eat something. We're gonna eat some bread right now on this trade, so don't even worry about it. There you go. There you go. We are tapping in. Almost there. There you go. We're in. I'm in. Bang. And boom. I entered with a wrong amount of risk on accident. Whoops. I'm just gonna, honestly, I'm gonna manually enter it because I'm not trying to miss out on this. Oh, I messed everything up. Dang it. Oh my goodness. Right here, chart, GC, MGC. I literally just messed everything up because I was panicking. All right, I'm only in with 1 micro right now, so I'm gonna add 7 to this position. Boom, in with the rest, and I'm putting the stop loss above the high. Remember, if you guys are entering a sell, in order to place a stop loss, you have to do a buy stop. So if you're in a sell, a stop loss is called the buy stop. So I'm in with about 8 total micros, and I'm targeting the lows here from this 5-minute gap. Now, even though we closed above this gap, like I said, we are pretty bearish just because of like the kind of break of structure. Now, I don't like it at all that we did just run straight through it, but I was trying to get in as it entered the zone. And we were kind of in this chop. So I still think we're going to break out towards sell side. We're inside of that new 4-hour candle, and we have a nice 4-hour target to aim for. That 4-hour immediate rebounds. Pretty much I always see we create a big 4-hour wick before we continue running. And I'm expecting that same exact thing to happen today. So let's get some more sell side. I went in on sells earlier this morning. I'm going to try it again. And like I said, even though we had this terrible price action, now that we have a new 4-hour candle, I'm expecting volatility. Let's take this low out. Come on. Come on, gold. I'm expecting this to happen today. Looking for sells, and I'm already in sells. All right, chat? You got a better position? Yeah, on accident. On accident. Booty cheeks and... What the heck, Sam, bro? Sam had some booty cheeks this morning. What the heck? I had Indian food. Good stuff, brother. Should we enter now? I'm in. I'm in. Whether you enter or not, the 2 trades. What do you mean the 2 trades I called? My morning session was fire. Both of the trades were absolutely fire. Lamb leg with orzo pasta. Dang. Oh, you're saying the booty cheeks as in a good thing. I got you. I got you. Med rare petite filet mignon with scalloped potatoes and roasted broccoli. Bro, who is this golden rose in the chat making an absolute banger dinner? I wish I had that today. I wish I had that today. But honestly, I had some beautiful pasta today. Beyonce cooked up a nice homemade meal. We usually go out a lot, but today we had some homemade pasta and it was delicious as well. Hope you guys also enjoyed your food, and I hope that this breaks out. Come on. We got this. We're already in big profits. $150 running on the trade. I'm going to go break even right there on my 7 micros. Loki, I just think the bracket order just messed me up so bad. I'm just canceling that. So I'm in with 7. took some partials already. Because that bracket order was just annoying. Oh, I didn't take any partials. I just removed one of the SL. Let me fix that real quick. So if you're in with 8 micros, you want to make sure that your stop loss is also at 8. Nice. All right, now we just hold it and we let it run. Let me also pull up, what do I want to pull up? Positions to the right-hand side of the screen. I like to have this up just so I can see the profits floating on the right-hand side. Nice. And you guys will notice from my streams, like you don't have to risk a lot. Like I've been playing around with pretty much 8 micros. Yesterday, chat made me full port. They were like, drop 15, bro. Your name is Full Send Traders. Why are you using low risk? But guys, I'm obviously trying to come out here and teach you guys how to do better risk management. And one of the things is like I've been able to scale this account up so far to 2,800, only using about 8 micros on every single trade, and pretty much just securing $200 every session, $200, $300, $500, right? And when you do that, and like for me, I trade multiple sessions. I trade early in New York. I trade 7 a.m. sometimes. Then I trade with my VIP group at like 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then I trade Asia session and then London. So like, it's just like, I have to have good risk management, because if I'm showing up to do these calls, like with obviously they're all different groups. So I'm doing this because like me and Nick, we trade London session together. And I'm not saying I do all of these in one day. It's just that I do all of those sessions at different days during different times. But like I show up to those sessions. So sometimes I'm trading 2-3 times a day, and I have to make sure that my risk management is good. If I can secure $200 and then show up for the next session, secure another $200, I'm going to grow my account quick. This trade is already floating nice profits. Let's go, chat. How you guys all doing on this trade? How many of you guys are up some nice steak and lobsters? Why break even? Why not, bro? If it goes and takes me out, I can look for another setup. You can manage your trade however you want, but I'm always going break even whenever I'm in good profit. I'd rather not take a loss and then try to revenge trade because I'm down on the day. You know what I mean? That's a big mistake a lot of people do. I'm in with 5 minis. It's insane. What's your name on Instagram or Telegram? I'll send it to you. I sent it to you twice already. So just go check your DM. And then on Instagram, you can also click my Discord profile and it'll pop up as one of the links. It's all psychological. Why does it seem like it takes forever to reach profit on a live account? I know there is spread, but it goes into the negative so fast. It feels like it's tough to make a few bucks. Honestly, it's not just the psychological. Some brokers make it pretty bad. It depends on your account type as well. Make sure like if it's like 100% deposit bonus, you're going to have worse spreads. So make sure that you just kind of decide. Like if you have enough capital and you're trying to swing trade, 100% bonus account is great. If you're trying to scalp, go with a no commission account or go with a raw spread account, like a raw ECN. You know, and then it won't feel like that, because usually some brokers, the spreads are so massive, you enter the trade, but it takes you like 5 minutes before you're even barely break even on the trade. I'm in with 2 micros. Good stuff, brother. Haven't seen you in here for a while, Sinfo Bread. But welcome. Welcome, welcome. Do you have a picture of that food? Golden roast. Medium rare filet mignon. I need to see that. The big back inside of me needs to see that. I don't know why every time I trade it gets closer to 50%. Because you have to balance it out. You have to balance it out. If you're winning with like $1,000, you have to make sure that you're balancing it out. It just means that you can't make more than like 50% of the whole profit target. So if the profit target is like 6K, for example, you can't make 3K. You have to make like a little bit under that, 2,990, you know? And if you are inside of the day and it's like over the amount, you can lose the profit and it'll count it at the end of the day. So it won't violate your consistency. By the way, that just means that you have to trade a little bit more. It's not going to breach your account ever. No, sorry, we'll catch a pick next time. So you're going to have it tomorrow too? Dang. Kidding. So if it's less than 50%, I won't get funded? No, you just have to make a little bit more. I usually trade AM sesh, bro, on US 30 and work in the afternoon, so I haven't been there that much. Well, I got you. I got you. If you blow a legacy account, do you get another one within the month, or do you have to buy one? I trade GC instead of MGC. That's just minis. It's more risk. Nice. All right, guys, I'm going half profit on this trade right here. Boom, 400, and half of the position has been taken off. So if you take off half the position, it's not going to take off half of your stop loss. So go and manually adjust that. Make it down to 4 because that's all we have left, 4 micros. And we are already up on a winning day, $180. Now I'm going to let the rest run, but we just secured another TP Just like that, we are leaving the trend line. And now let's let the rest run to the full TP. I'm not worried about the rest of the position because I already, first of all, have the profit on the day. Second of all, it's only 4 micros. Let it run as long as possible. You're too good, gang. I appreciate that. I've been trading for a long time, so it's just showing up every day, following the plan, not letting it get to your head when you take losses here and there. Okay, I already answered that. I only need 1,646 to get funded. Almost there. Let's go. Do you know Justin Weirland? Nice. It's dumping. Let's go. I'm going to secure another little 2 micros here, half of the position again, just so I'm actually on a winning day. $300, because I just, like, psychologically, for me, I always want to have at least $200 secured. Now I can relax. There you go. All right, chat. Let me make a quick little video. Drop some W's in the chat for Instagram. Let me do a little trade recap. All right, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm back again. And do you see what that is right there? That is a top tick entry. We're sitting at $3,200 in the account. We have a floating position left with 2 micros, $100 floating, and we already secured $325 on the day. So the winning day has been secured. We got 100 people that tuned in today for Asia session. 93 people still in the trade, and we got W's. Another one. Somebody over here said, "You're too good, gang." But it's just experience, guys, and all of you guys will get there as long as you guys keep showing up. Let's go, chat. One day. Nice, guys. Now I just hope that this rest of this trade actually continues to rip down and we take out the rest of this trend line, because we just have a little bit more to go. Maybe in 5 minutes we get a new little fair value gap right there. So I'm gonna keep watching it, and then I'm going to the gym at 8 o'clock. What are you guys up to today? What time is it for everybody, and what are you guys up to? Saved us from the L earlier. Let's go, bro. Yes, sir. Opened a flipping account with $2,000, 1K profit already. Let's go, Henry. What'd you open it on? Told y'all Marky always kills it. Hey, you guys showed up for Asia session. You were asking for it. Come on. Made my loss back from earlier. Good stuff, Alan. Can I learn your method on YouTube? I do have a lot of videos on my method. You could definitely learn it, and you can also learn it just from showing up, brother. Show up. Show up to these live streams. I send the recordings. Does anyone want the recording of today's live stream? I could send it over to you guys. It's already up on the channel. So one of my YouTube channels and the other one is Full Send Traders. This is the one where I do all the live streams, where you guys can see all the recordings. I'm going to send it to anybody. Drop live. Angel, I got you, brother. Boom. You guys can study these sessions. Like, obviously, I went into the narrative during the call. I said, here's why I'm going for this. We got a new 4-hour candle. The new 4-hour candle has a little bit of an imbalance down here. So I wanted to see this imbalance, like, rebalanced. You know what I mean? It's an imbalance, and if it comes down and overlaps with the previous wick, then it becomes rebalanced. And the reason why, even though it was so choppy before, why does it start moving now? That's because we have a new 4-hour candle. So don't let previous price action stop you from trading once the session starts. You know what I mean? I'm glad that we didn't show up for Asia session. We showed up at 7 o'clock and we actually got a little bit of a breakthrough out of this gap. Now our position's in a really good spot. So even if we pull back here, I do think we're going to survive this trade. We only got 2 micros remaining. I did a great job trimming off partials. So I'm already $300 secured, and the rest is just extra credit. The rest is just bonus. Whoop, let's go. Dude, you are cooking. You are cooking. 4,619, 50 pips secured. Good stuff, brother. Mark's taken from the market. They call me Marky Makers, bro. Marky Makers. I'm liking the 7 p.m. more than the 5-ish. Honestly, me too. It's been a lot of chop in the 5 p.m. Would you re-enter? To be honest, no. I wouldn't want to re-enter. Because the only reason we took this trade, like realistically, was because the 4-hour candle opened. But now we're kind of back inside of this range. So if we don't survive here, I'm not looking to re-enter. I'm just looking to go call it a day and relax. I'm gonna go hit the gym. Spend a little bit more time on the dumbbells, bro. What's my Instagram? It's Full Send Traders. Targeting the buy side liquidity. Low-key, it might just take out the highs here. Chest day. Let's see. Low-key, yesterday I went to my sister's house and I didn't hit the gym, so I missed out yesterday. So probably chest day. Low-key chest day. I just left the gym and traded this in the car on my phone in the parking lot. Bro, you're killing it. You're actually on the grind. Recording, please. Also, your tips were to choose one with the raw zero spread. And what was the other criteria? You either choose a high leverage raw spread account or you choose the no commission account. The no commission account is typically for beginners. It's the standard one that they will offer you. I can send you the broker that I use as well. Let me go find the link real quick. There you go, sent it. Can you even see the DMs? Because I sent you a few things. Gym time, pre-workout hit so nice. Jeez. Yes, sir. If you don't trail stop loss, what targets are you aiming for? Target 3 or 4. Usually just whatever the main target is. If I don't trail, I never trail. I just typically just chop off partials, like at levels where like, oh, it broke out really fast right there. You know, it took out a major level of liquidity. I'm going to close partials there. So this trade got taken out at break even and I ended up securing about $330 on the day. Just because I took partials along the way. Even that remaining 2 micros, like let's say it ripped down, those remaining 2 micros would have been an extra like $200. So that's why I love taking partials and leaving the remainder because it's easier to hold it. With minis, it's harder to like secure it, you know what I mean? Because you try to hold it to the full TP or you have to close the entire position early. How many times a day do you trade, bro? Don't even ask, man. Don't even ask. Today I traded 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and then pretty much just 7. So 3 times. And then I think I'm going to go live at 11 p.m. as well. Whew. And then if I have any calls with people, then I trade an additional time. Did you check your Telegram DM? Yeah, I got you, brother. I'll check it right after the stream. I got my first payout, bro, last month. Looking to get more payouts this year. Let's go, bro. 2025 was the learning year. 2026 is your earning year. Let's go, chat. Thank you guys seriously for tuning in. We're not making any more trades. We are already out of the trade that we just took, and it's back inside of this little consolidation. We got another high impact news event in the morning. So just going to stay out. I'm already $300 on the day. We caught a beautiful sell position. That's it. That's it, chat. Let's go. 2 months in and no payouts yet? Don't even say that, dude. 2 months in? Are you serious? I was like 2 years in before I actually started getting paid, bro. Literally. I started at like 15 and it literally, like 14 actually. And I was just learning and learning and learning. As long as it took me to learn all the concepts to be confident in the model. It literally took me like 2 years before I got my first actual payout. And I ran through a lot of accounts. So don't ever compare yourself to other people when like the truth is it's more brutal than you think. I just had a person like IRL, like my youth leader from church, bro. He got me into trading and I saw him in person. He was making money from trading. So I had to figure out the little mistakes that I was making, constantly remove this one, look at the data, where am I failing? I knew I was going to make it. I just had to figure out what was causing me to lose. Same here, 2.5 years until I made a profit. Exactly. And then once it clicks, bro, it clicks. And how old are you now? I'm 20 years old. And you got it, bro. Superior. You do not actually have to take years to get a payout. Bro, your journey can be a lot different from mine. At the time, I was working $1,500 a month job, you know, and I was putting aside like maybe $500 for funded accounts. Anything good, wasn't looking to trade with the consolidation. We took a sell. We took a sell there, Davin. We took a sell. It broke out. We took partials, secured about $330. But yeah, we weren't really looking to trade either. But then the new 4-hour candle opened, and I was like, bet, guys, let's print. Let's print some bread. Thanks, Mark. See you next time. See you guys as well. Everyone's timing is different.